Namaste. Hello. I'm Samit from Akshobhya Foundation. So, anxiety is a state of being anxious. What does anxious really mean? Anxious literally means that there is unsettlement in your mind. When I say unsettlement, it means an imbalance in your mind. It is like your more efforts is on your right hand rather than your left hand. Say example, you're lifting weights. If all your effort is only on your right hand and your left hand is not doing any work, the weights are tend to fall. Exactly the same way, there needs a balance. And anxiety is a state where you are imbalanced. Anxiousness simply means you are not aware and being in the present moment. Your mind is diverted to the future, to your results. Say you're walking to your office. When you're walking to your office, you're anxious that you are going to get late. Where is your mind? It's in the future. It's about the next upcoming moments. So when your mind and your energies are only focused on the future, on the results of your activity, the present is lost. Most of the times this happens in our lives too. That is, we focus more only on the results rather than what we are trying to do. We don't enjoy what we are doing, but instead we only do something which is result oriented. Say a simple example of you reaching your office at 9 o'clock. You are not enjoying your drive or the walk to your office, but your main focus is only reaching on time at 9 o'clock. So what happens in that moment? You lose the balance, you lose your focus on the present moment that you are supposed to be doing, that is enjoying your drive or your walk to your office, but instead focus only on the result. This creates more anxiousness, this creates more tension, this creates even more stress. You are impatient, you want the future, you want the result right now, to know it, to acquire it, to experience it. This is what basically anxiousness means. Now, how does this become a failure in your life? Let me tell you a small story. Once, Hanuman was worshipping Lord Rama's idol in his courtyard in Sumeru. When he was worshipping it, the idol became a little dark. It became dirtied. So he went to a nearby river, got a little bit of water and washed it. It became more dirty. So he went to this rishi called Angirasa and asked him, "What do I do?" So Angirasa suggested him, "Hanuman, go to the Ganges. You can't get the water all the way here. So what you have to do, you need to open the streams of Ganges and make it come to Sumeru. So that way you will help purify the idol of Sri Rama." So Hanuman said, "Okay, but Angirasa made a condition. When Ganges flow, it flows in a very great speed. It will destroy whatever is there in front of it. So what you have to do is, you need to take care that none of the species are hurt wherever the river Ganges is flowing, including human beings and every other species. No species are hurt on its way. You need to make sure it reaches the destination wherever it is supposed to reach, and only then make sure you cleanse your idol with Ganges water." So Hanuman, being impatient and anxious to clean the idol, he went all the way to Ganges, made a way for the stream of the river to flow through his Sumeru. As it was flowing, he forgot about that Ganges should be reached till the end, wherever it is supposed to be reached. He only thought till it was Sumeru. So he took all the water, he took the water from Ganges as soon as it reached Sumeru and went and washed the idol. But there was a sage who was worshipping or praying in the nearby place where this Ganges was flowing, and the Ganges went across him. So he got disturbed. He got to know Hanuman did this. So he came all the way to Sumeru and cursed Hanuman that he will forget all his powers. So when you're anxious, you forget the entire present moment. All your focus and your mind is diverted towards the future oriented approach. So future becomes more important than the present. See, there is an imbalance. How is the balance going to happen? As you are enjoying the present, automatically the future is tend to happen. That is, if you plan well, if you plan accordingly that your present has to go in certain way, what happens? It is diverted towards the result. So obviously the future that you tend to plan as an objective will automatically come to you when you are focused on the present. So your mind has to be drifted down to the present moment or brought down to the present moment. But to get to the present moment, there's a beautiful technique, and that technique is meditation. So let me help you meditate. Register right now. Links are down below, www.akshobhyafoundation.com. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.